Hello children, in one video I already taught you the format of informal letter and the points what to remember for informal letter. Now today I will teach you formal letter. Many of you know, but still you go through this video very properly with full attention so that whatever the minor error or major error you do, that you will not repeat after going through this video. So for formal letter, first let me tell you to whom we write the formal letter. Formal letter we write to the people whom we do not have any close connection, close relation. They are not our relatives. Basically, we send in a formal letter to school principal. We send formal letter to any government official like chief minister or any minister, or maybe municipality head, chairman, or maybe police commissioner, superintendent of police, and sometimes also we write letter, formal letter to the editor of a newspaper. So that is the category of people we send formal letter. Now, when we consider the format, you see, first what I wrote a note, which is very, very important, children. Earlier also in my previous video in informal letter explanation also I said this. Again I'm repeating, please listen. Write everything from the left hand side of the page near margin. This is one very important point which is applicable for both formal and informal. Each paragraph of the body of the letter will always begin from left side. Sometimes you have a habit that after completion of one paragraph, you start the next paragraph from next line, and that is also where your paragraph ends, from that place of next line. That is a very wrong concept. Every paragraph of the body of the letter always begin from left margin. And one very important point, there is no rule. This is also applicable for both informal and formal letter. There is no rule for leaving lines. Whether after address you will leave line or date you will leave line, there is no as such rule. That means it depends on your choice. If you feel that to make your letter clean, neat and clean, you need to leave line, then you will leave line. Otherwise, if you feel no, your handwriting is good enough and you should not, you no need to leave line, you don't leave. So that is depending on your choice. Next, I'll come to the next part, that is the address. Now you see, address is same. First we write our own address. When we start the letter, we start with our own address, which is 3 lines address with punctuation mark. This I already told in my previous video of informal letter. So, and punctuation mark is comma, comma, full stop. Like example, again that example, Station Road, Parbal, Odisha, comma, comma, full stop. Here again the same point I will mention, that is you no need to mention the pin code. Pin code does not need to mention. Coming to, in case of formal letter, there is one addition of address which is not coming in informal letter, that is address of receiver. Address of receiver. Receiver means to whom you are sending the address or who is receiving your address. So that is also again the same thing, 3 lines with punctuation mark, comma, comma, full stop. But sometimes it may cross 3 lines and it may be maximum 4 lines address, because there we address the person also. So it may be 4 lines. Okay, can be accepted depending on the requirement. That's why I wrote. Like consider, now I have given some example. Follow this example very properly. When we write a letter to the principal, comma, St. Mary's School, comma, Barbel, full stop. If here you write one more line, if you here add Orissa, that is also accepted. Why I'm telling you? Because the principal, it is, I'm addressing the person. So it can be accepted even without Orissa also. If you end the address there in verbal and give full stop, then also it is okay, no problem. Coming to letter to the chief minister, or maybe letter to health minister, letter to education minister of your state. We are talking about state. Then the chief minister, Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Chief minister is obviously state, but health minister or education minister, if it is state, you will write the health minister, Bhubaneswar, Odisha. So that is the letter to the chief minister or any minister. Now, if it is letter to the editor, editor means the newspaper editor. Then what we will write? You will first start with the editor, comma, and this one, when you write the editor, comma, and then after that you will write the name of the newspaper, that is the Telegraph or Times of India or whatever newspaper name you want to write, Bhubaneswar, comma, full stop, Odisha, full stop. This can be the address. Now coming to date. What we will write in place of date, depending on the date, whatever date you are writing, 20th August 2020, whatever the date, 23rd August. If it is 23, then 23 RD it will be. And this I told you in my previous video, informal letter also, with date, what we write STTHND, this TH or ND or ST or RD, whatever we write, these will be written touching the bottom line, not at the top. And month name will be written in full. This also I informed you earlier. Month name will be full means if it is November, NOV is not allowed. If it is September, SEPT is not allowed. If it is January, JAN is not allowed. You have to write the full name. Next, coming to salutation. Salutation also I explained you what is salutation. It is a sort of greeting to the person to whom the letter is written. Like when we write the letter to the principal, the salutation will be Reverend Sister. Why sister? Because our principal is a sister. REV dot sister. So we are writing Reverend Sister. R capital, sister, S capital. Now, if it is letter to any official person, whether government or non-government, suppose you are writing a letter to the manager of a company, of a mobile company, then maybe that is a non-government organization. So matter is same. You have to write the salutation, dear sir. D capital, sir, S capital. Now you are writing the letter to the editor of a newspaper. Then your salutation will be SIR, sir, only sir. Don't write dear sir. Okay, so this is what point to remember. Now again coming to opening line. Opening line, children, opening sentence should state clearly what the subject of the letter is. You have to understand this point in the opening sentence only. In case of formal letter, we will clearly state what the subject of the letter. What the subject of the letter means, in your question paper, the subject is given. So the matter, on what matter you are writing. So that should be clearly mentioned in the opening sentence. Like how do we start opening sentence? I would like to inform you that after that, what will you write? What is given in your question about maybe indiscriminate use of loudspeaker, or maybe the bad condition of the road, or maybe the traffic jam, or maybe outbreak of a disease, whatever that you will write, and after that, that particular subject matter you have to write. Similar way, other than this first example, you can write, I write to draw your attention to the, again the same thing, I am constrained to bring your notice that, same. Next, you see, so when I'm writing a letter to the principal, what I can write, I, with your name and surname, a pupil of your esteemed institution, would like to request you. You are writing a letter requesting the principal something to increase the, suppose recess time, to introduce a particular subject in school, a particular class, swimming class in school, or maybe yoga, special yoga class after school, or something like that. Then they like this, you can write. Then suppose you are writing a letter to any official person, there other than this, I would like that, or I like to draw your attention, you can mention your name also. Like I, Ashish Agarwal, a resident of Town Barbel, would like to bring to your notice that, then the next part. Then through your esteemed daily, this is for the letter to the editor. Very, very important, this one. This matter you have to learn what to start with the editorial letter. Though it is a very rare chance editorial letter to come, but still we have to learn. Through your esteemed daily. Esteemed daily means daily is the newspaper, okay? I wish to draw the attention of the authorities to the evil of indiscriminate use of loudspeaker. Like that we can write letter to the editor, opening line. Okay? When we write a letter to the editor, actually what we do, when we are suppose complaining something in that letter, that complaint will not be solved by the editor. Okay, because editor handles a newspaper. He will not go and solve our problem if we have a bad road condition. But in that letter, why I am writing this, I want to draw the attention of the authorities through this newspaper. So I am writing. If I write a letter and that letter is published in that particular leading newspaper, then it may reach to the notice of the authority, because I may not have the option to directly reach to authority, the high profile people like the chief minister or the health minister or any high professional. So through the letter to the editor, I am trying to draw the attention of the authority. So like this, we write the opening line. Now it is coming the body. This part will deal with the subject matter in detail. See, already in opening line, we have written the subject matter, but body will deal with the subject matter in detail. A formal letter should be short and precise, very important. You have to write to the point. Whatever points you want to write, all the points asked in the question should be covered. Very important. You will see, if you follow some test papers, you will see that sometimes the question comes in formal letter with 2-3 requirement. So you have to cover all the points. Then this is also very important. Divide the body of the letter in paragraph. Don't write in single paragraph. Remember that. This is applicable for informal, formal, both kind of letter. Then the language of the letter should be courteous in tone. Courteous in tone, why? Because you are writing a letter to an official person, to a person who is not your relative, who is not your very close. Not your very close what? Not your close at all. Not your friend. So it will be very courteous, very formal language, what we call. Coming to closing line. Closing line, what kind of closing line we can write? I have given some example. I therefore request you to look into this matter immediately and take some stern measure to control the situation. Suppose I'm complaining something. So I can write this type of. I will be grateful if you kindly accept my request and take the necessary steps at the earliest. Or I therefore, this is for the letter to the editor. See, specifically I mentioned. I therefore request you to publish my letter in your public column so that it reaches to the notice of the concerned authorities for resolving this matter at the earliest. This is for letter to the editor. Now it is coming the last part of the letter, that is subscription or leave taking. What is that? What we have to write here? Yours faithfully. No, before writing yours faithfully, we will write thanking you. Thanking you, comma, yours faithfully, comma, then your name and surname, both needed here. Remember that, thanking you, comma, yours faithfully, comma, then name and surname. And here also the same thing in yours, when you are writing yours, Y will be with 3-stroke without apostrophe S. Remember, no apostrophe will come, directly 3-stroke Y and S. And thanking you also you will write. Then it's coming expression. Expression earlier also I told in the informal letter, it is same. Expression means how much correct you are grammatically. Then how much correct you are in using the words and spelling, and relevance of ideas and style. Means whatever the points you have written, that is relevant to the topic. That is not something, you will not write the points which have no connection with the topic. So this much is for this first video. Next, in the second video, I will explain you the, not exactly I'll explain, I'll show you some later, where you will understand the pattern of writing. So thank you.